Listen, data, bro. The past turned as a light through where we are now. Thanks to it, we could make new innovations to further help us in the highly paced called evolution. Our report is made to provide an overview of the significant chronological events and milestones that are relevant to the study of criminology. I am Giancarlo Urias, a first year student in the program of Bachelor of Science in Criminology, alongside with
Jocelyn Ambrosio.
Joshua Espino.
And Francine Michaelogy Tajale.
now let us start in the important chronological events. For our first event, we have the gunpowder. It started in the 850 CE, and an alchemist in China invented gunpowder. As a result of their search for life-extended elixirs, it was used to propel rockets when attached to arrows. So, every bullet fired, bomb dropped, and mine blew up is because of gunpowder. Gunpowdered weapons are more potent than traditional projectiles and melee weapons, and once it was used by the armed forces, it was practically a necessary for any kind of success. In 1826 to 27, in the early 1820s, Nicephore Niepce became interested in using a light-sensitive solution to make copies of lithographs onto glass, ink, and finally a pewter plate. Uh, He then had the great idea to use the solution to make a copy of an image in a camera. Obscure. A room or a box with a small hole in one end through which an image of the outside is projected. Now, in 1826 and 1827, he made an 8-hour long exposure of the courtyard in his house. The first photo, which is known to be the first photograph. The use of photography and in criminology is it documents the scenes as it appeared when the detectives arrived. It is a crucial it is very crucial to a crime scene investigation, and it has and the ability to fully comprehend the overall appearance of the crime scene is crucial for aiding detectives in their work.
In 1876, telephone. Alexander Graham Bell made the first telephone call on March 10, 1876, when he to come to him. Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. The main benefits of owning a mobile phone include making communication and creative expression simpler, access to entertainment, safety, and internet connectivity. However, forensic software used by digital detectives in the field of criminology allows them to view the call log, text messages, images, videos, and much more, all of which can be used as evidence to either convict or exonerate the suspect. These are countless smartphone applications that enable detectives to communicate securely, transfer investigative photographs quickly, fax and receive search warrants promptly, and monitor suspect movements covertly because in this profession, it's not just about the crime scene investigation. It is important that you know what to keep confidential. Next is 1901, radio. Guglielmo Marconi had been experimenting with radio since 1894 and was sending transmissions over longer and longer distances. In 1901, his reported transmission of the Morse code letter S across the Atlantic from Cornwall to Newfoundland excited the world. Nearly all sectors required effective communication, but not more so than law enforcement. Police officers and other law enforcement officials can make prompt decisions based on readily available evidence thanks to the deployment of cutting-edge communications technologies. Radio and communication software are two of the most often utilize police technology tools, given that both have various applications in criminal investigation and public safety. Neither is more crucial than the other. Radio communication offers users a secure and dependable communication assurance for their everyday work and crucial responsibilities, making the most important and necessary method of communication for police departments and law enforcement agencies in relation to criminology. Next is 1920s police cars. In the 1920s, police departments started incorporating automobiles in their fleet. Police cars equipped with sirens and radios allowed officers to respond quickly to incidents and cover larger areas of jurisdiction. A police car is a vehicle that police officers use to cruise the cities and communicate with headquarters by the radio telephone. Police vehicles, a sort of emergency vehicle, respond to accident sites promptly, transfer criminals, and hold them briefly while maintaining a police presence and acting as a visible deterrent of crime. Knowing there is a security car on the site makes criminals less inclined to try to conduct a crime. This can keep your property secure and lessen the need to contact the police to your property.
In 1942, closed-circuit television. German engineer Walter Branch develops the first closed-circuit television system for the military and monitor V2 rocket launches. And during the Second World War, Germany used CCTV to safely monitor rocket launches. Similarly, the 1940s saw the US use CCTV to monitor nuclear weapons tests whilst maintaining a safe distance. CCTV. Closed-circuit television plays a significant role in the field of criminology. It is widely used as a tool of surveillance and prevention of offering various application benefits for the study of understanding and criminal behavior. Evaluation of public spaces. By analyzing recording incidents, researchers can identify environmental factors that contribute to the criminal behavior and suggest modification to urban planning, lighting, or security measures to create safer environments. In 1950s, breathalyzer. The breathalyzer, a device for measuring blood alcohol concentration, was invented in the 1950s. This technology provided law enforcement officers with a reliable tool to determine if drivers were under the influence of alcohol. The breathalyzer transformed how quick law enforcement could spot and discourage drunk driving. Officers, officers use a combination of subjective judgment in the field of sobriety test before it was developed to identify intoxication. In 1969, Computer Information Center, or NCIC, is established in the United States, providing a centralized database for law enforcement agency to share information on stolen vehicles and wanted persons. Computers play significant position in the field of criminal justice. Computers have so far made it possible for us to design it so that witnesses can browse through and check for a suspect's photo on the screen. DNA testing is now possible because to computers, this now can only take a short while for the lab to process, allowing for the changing of criminal from crimes that took place more than 15 years ago.
On the late 20th century, 1968 911 emergency telephone. The first 911 emergency telephone system is implemented in the United States, allowing citizens to quickly report crimes and emergencies. The introductions of the 911 emergency telephone system in 1968 played a crucial role in improving emergency response and communication between the public and law enforcement. Its impact on criminology can be seen in the realm of crime reporting, data collection, community involvement, and the overall effectiveness of 1974 automated fingerprint. The first automated fingerprint identification system, or AFIS, was introduced, automating the process of fingerprint matching identifications. Automated Fingerprint Identification System, or AFIS, is a biometric solution consisting of a computer database. In 1974, automated fingerprint. The first automated fingerprint identification system, or AFIS, was introduced, automating the process of matching identifications. Automated fingerprint identification system is a biometric solution consisting of a computer database of fingerprint records, which is able to search and compare them to identify known or unknown fingerprints. AFIS are mostly used by governments for identifications in elections, civil registers, and law enforcement. In criminal investigations, the so-called latent fingerprints lifted from a crime scene are compared to the database record of known criminals and unknown fingerprints. In 1976, first license plate recognitions (LPR) system. The first documented use of license plate recognition technology occurred in 1976 when the Police Scientific Development Branch of the United Kingdom developed an experimental system capable of reading license plates. License plate recognition is a technology that was invented in the year 1976 at the Police Scientific Development Branch in the United Kingdom. Today, it has become an integral part of intelligent transportation system with widespread applications in smart parking, law enforcement, and traffic monitoring. License plate recognition technology utilizes optical character recognition, so OCR, and image processing techniques to automatically read and analyze license plate numbers from image or video footage. In the early 2000s, the rise of internet and digital technology led to the emergence of cybercrime, necessitating the development of tools and techniques for investigating and preventing online offenses. Early in the new millennium, the internet started to have a bigger impact on criminology research. Law enforcement organizations, researchers, and criminal justice specialists face both possibilities and challenges as a result of the internet's explosive growth during this time. Because of how closely connected the internet became to numerous illegal operations in the early 2000s, it brought enormous change. It brought about fresh difficulties for the police, called for the acquisitions of specialist knowledge, and stimulated the investigations of fresh criminological study topics.